Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Sherry. What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Thanks. I just thought I'd start a space so we could all maybe just spread some cheer for today and see what everybody's doing today or not doing today. They just need somebody to chat with.
Yeah, I just woke up early. Um, Nervous. First Thanksgiving with the girlfriend's family.
But you have met them before, right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
just I guess the nicest way to say this, cultural differences. So it's just going to be kind of you know learning on the fly.
Yeah. Now, what do they cook on Thanksgiving?
I'm basically the same. Just have some more Asian type stuff like rice instead of mashed potatoes, and they'll do egg rolls for like an appetizer. So, but turkey and all that's basically the same. It just
Okay.
me and her were having a conversation about like some of her family is more on the conservative side where like they don't really want men in the kitchen. So she's like, "Don't. I know you want to, but don't offer to help. Don't like." They'll take it
Right.
as offensive because like you're a guest in their house and men are you know it's more of the old school like women are in the kitchen, and I hate to say that but just kind of it's how they are. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad you told me that because of course I'm gonna be like, oh, you need help with the dishes, and they would have been like, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, and to each their own, right? And there's some kitchens out there that the men are doing the cooking and they're telling the women to go do something else.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
It's
of
their
course.
house. What am I supposed to so just it would take me a little bit of getting used to, you know what I
Yeah, it's okay. No worries. No worries whatsoever. So, what time is that happening?
mean? Five.
Okay.
Which I told her like most people are used to like I don't know how your family and stuff, but most people I know like for Thanksgiving it's like noon
Oh
or
no,
1 o'clock, right?
yeah, we're definitely at 4 or 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
we're
guess everybody,
definitely later.
yeah, everybody's different. When she said five, I was like, oh wow, because I'm so used to noon. I mean, 1 o'clock at the absolute latest.
Yeah, and part of it, I think, is that we let if they need to go to in-laws or whatever, they go there first, then come to ours later.
Oh, that's a good
So
point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
yeah. So just not to hog the whole day, so people can go to multiple places if need be.
That actually totally makes sense. Cause um, it's like me and one other guy and one other girl that are coming that aren't like family. Like me
Right.
dating my girlfriend, and then her niece's boyfriend, and then her nephew's girlfriend.
Okay.
So it's mostly just family, but just us three. So I that makes sense. I didn't think about that. It's just always been tradition for my family to do like noon or 1 o'clock.
I hear you. I hear you for sure.
What do you
Oh,
got
Hex.
planned?
Hey,
Anything good?
Hex. Say that again, Brandon.
What do you got planned?
Let's see. I'm at my daughter's and my son-in-law's, so of course it's the baby's first Thanksgiving, and my son will be over because he's not working today. But I guess my son-in-law was on shift yesterday, so I guess he had a rough shift with attempted suicides. He's a firefighter paramedic, so I guess he had a rough shift last night. Unfortunately, with the holidays, depression gets worse, and people, you know, um, try to solve that problem. Um, and it's horrible. So I guess he had a rough night last night. So hopefully, we're going to be able to help talk him through some of that to alleviate the burden of those memories that our firefighters, police officers have from making such calls. So, a little prayer for him this morning and those that were so depressed that they found that to be the way to go. So, Anyway, not to bring this morning down, but that's what we're working on today. So happy Thanksgiving to Maddie and Hex. If you celebrated Hex, good morning to
Well,
both of you.
I shall bring the mood up by arriving and allowing you to give thanks for my presence this year.
We are thankful Hex is with us this morning.
There you go. You're
Yeah,
welcome,
he's
guys.
lying, Sherry. You know this is his favorite holiday. He marks this one on his
Are
calendar every year.
You're
are we
welcome. You're welcome.
are we thankful?
You're goddamn right you are. I'm a fucking delight.
I love it. We can't be mad when Hex comes in hot talking about himself. It's quite funny.
You are welcome, Americans. I've brought culture and joy to your lives. Give thanks to Hex and Boo.
We are thankful. Maddie, you doing okay, bud?
Yeah, I'm having actually a good day right now. I'm
Good.
relaxing in the pool right now, waiting a few hours, and I'm gonna head home, go to my parents' house. Well, my house with my parents to go have some Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a
What
good day.
what's mom cooking for you?
Probably just like all the normal stuff, but she can definitely throw down in the kitchen. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. My favorite thing is like, what is that thing? Like, what is it? Corn cobbler she just started making the last few years. It's fucking fire. But sweet
Corn
potatoes,
cobbler. Oh
yeah, I'll take a
shit.
picture of it. It's ridiculous, Sherry. I've only had it the last few years. It's sick. But my favorite dish is sweet potatoes with the marshmallows. Everyone thinks it's gross, but it's my favorite.
A lot of people like it. I'm not a sweet potato lover, so I will pass, but a lot of people
Definitely
love that
acquired
sweet
taste.
potato.
Yeah. What are you
Absolute
doing? Are you still in?
absolute fire.
Are you still in Washington, Sherry?
I am in Washington, and we let's see, I made lasagna and we made cheesecake yesterday, and today will be turkey with all the fixings. So it's going to be a good day to eat and watch some basketball, football, whatever we decide.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good day.
Fixins. What
I
the hell
always
is
like Thanksgiving.
fixins?
Go ahead, Hex.
What's fixins?
Fixins.
It's loose for interpretation. It can be actually amongst yeah, it could be a bunch of things. Now that I think of it,
Well,
Hex.
if you're fixing to go somewhere, you're actually getting ready to go somewhere. If you're preparing fixings, it's the side dishes to go with, typically.
Oh yeah, I was just making fun because it was that TV series with Kenny Powers, Eastbound and Down. He said fixins. I want loads of fixins, and it just made me laugh when he said it.
I love it.
That,
Hex,
that,
what are
that's
you doing
that's your
today?
yams. I'm just listen. This is a non-day for us.
I know.
This is a Thursday, so I've been at work today.
Oh, working.
But I hope
Sorry.
I hope you guys enjoy yourself, eat and be merry,
Thank
and
you.
do your thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did the British have a day, Hex, for like conquering half the world, where you guys just like eat, drink, and be merry all day?
The drinking part is called St George's Day. Get fucking drunk and start causing trouble. But no, we don't celebrate. We got obviously you got your Christmas. And that's about it.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, does like London or I mean, does like does England have like a holiday like that where you guys was like you guys never really need your independence and shit, but
Yeah, we were the monsters, mate. We were the
yeah,
monsters.
I'm like whoever took you guys over. I'm trying to think.
No, we gave it up at the end, nice and slowly. We thought, okay, maybe we should give a third of the world back to the world. All right, let's drip feed some
It's a long
countries
boat
back.
ride. Yeah, it was a long boat ride. You're feeling sorry for us. You're like, you guys can have that new carved territory with the Indians.
That's it. Just don't cause too much trouble, Americans, and look what you got and done. Causing trouble. Right.
Really? Well, to my I'm not keeping score, but so far Donald Trump has closed the border. He has, what else has he done? He's putting a stop to the war in Ukraine and Russia. And what else has he done? Oh, let's not talk about all that. He's not even the president yet, and all these great
Yeah,
things are
I'm talking
happening.
about his not current events historically. I said
I know.
in 250 years.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing this morning.
250 years you've had. You're such a young country, a nation. You're babies, really. You haven't got a clue.
Well,
We'll fix you. We'll fix you. Don't worry.
You could make Brexit Day like your Independence Day. That would be cool.
No, we don't celebrate sovereignty like that over here. We've got a king in it. We've got a king for that. I'll tell you what day which we had parties for was the Queen's Jubilee over the decades. we used to all have street parties and for the Queen's Jubilee. So that's kind of similar to your Thanksgiving, I suppose.
Right.
Is is Boxing Day Canada or
No, that's
UK?
Britain. That's Britain.
It's
We
like
invented that today.
December 26th, right?
Yep, yep, yep. Boxing Day. They
And
got what they got. Hagmanay is the Scottish one. They have a weird one going through January where they celebrate when they painted their faces blue and caused the English some problems back in the day.
I read
So
an article about Boxing Day. It's just like they like everybody boxes their stuff up because they're moving because like January 1st is a big like when leases are up and stuff. Is that true?
it's kind of true.
Like
Kind of
that's
true.
the origin of the holiday. Because I wanted to figure out like what Boxing Day was, and that's kind of what I read.
It's a bit of a non-holiday really. It's just a day off work, to be honest.
You mean it's not box up the stuff that you got for Christmas that you didn't like to take it back day?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's ironic. They used to put a big boxing match on every year for the last 50 years. They
Really?
stopped it. Yeah,
Well, that's kind of cool.
so that was
Yeah,
yeah,
I never heard of that. I was gonna say I learned something new today.
all the fun of the fair.
Yeah, because that's what I thought it was. Like when I saw Boxing Day, I'm like, oh, did they just celebrate boxing, or so that's why I wanted to read about it.
Now it goes back centuries. But I think some fucking king or queen made it up.
Sounds
We've
about
got loads of
right.
that stuff. Yeah,
And it's just a what do you guys call it? Bank holiday, right?
yeah, yeah. We've got loads of those. Yeah, I think we've got more than you for bank holidays. You don't really get days off over there, right? In the middle for no reason.
Well, they took
We get
those
like Jewish
away.
holidays. Yeah, they took a lot of them away. But in New York, we had a lot of Jewish holidays off growing up. 100%.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but could you
Catholic
stay off work?
holidays too, like Good Friday. But they did away with all that stuff.
Yeah, nah, Sherry. I don't even think we got off for Good Friday, and I went to Catholic school
Yeah, we used
for a few
to. We
years.
used to get off every Good
Yeah,
Friday.
only
Hey,
Jewish
you
holidays. Now that I think of it.
you guys can say Merry Christmas again now as well. Congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it politically correct yet, or I'm not sure,
Oh yeah,
Sherry.
it's
Are we
back in
allowed to
now.
say it now in
I'm going to just tell you,
2024?
I've never stopped saying that, and I've never stopped calling the Washington Redskins the
Yo,
Washington Redskins. So there you go.
wait, what were we supposed to rename it again? What was it, like the Holiday Festival or something? Like, what was it supposed to be?
I don't.
What was the
Oh,
politically correct term?
I don't
Make me
remember.
laugh. Can't say Christmas
I
and
think it was
Thanksgiving.
season greetings or some
Happy
festival.
Yeah, it was.
holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, that's not
Look,
happening.
nondescript.
if you celebrate Hanukkah, please say Happy Hanukkah to me. It doesn't bother me a bit.
Yeah, me neither. Exactly. Kwanzaa, any of that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah, it doesn't
Could
bother
care
me.
less. Me neither.
God bless. Celebrate.
Look at Brandon
Brandon, where have you been
and
lately?
things. Desperate.
I've been working a lot. I just got laid off a couple days ago.
Good for you. Well, not about getting laid off, but good for you about for working and stuff. That's good. Good for
It was
you.
a good mental health break too. I mean,
What did you do? You went and did that North Dakota thing? You went out there?
yeah, I worked 7 days a week for like 6 weeks. So
You probably stacked some paper though. Good for
yeah, I
you.
did. But like pretty much time to work, come home, shower, eat, and go to bed, and do it all over again the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
told
nice
you, my
cover
boy
story,
did what
Brandon.
you did in Tennessee, Brandon. He would literally like bank on those jobs. He would do them like 4 or 5 times a year, and he would either go to like Maryland, Tennessee, or any of those states. And like he said, he would work himself to death, but he'd also come home with 5 figures, every single time.
Yeah, exactly.
Brandon was not working. Brandon would just graduate from shitlib university. Don't believe a word he's saying. I'm telling you.
You think he's just been living a life of luxury like myself, X?
He's not been getting paid from. He was one of Kamala's team, going around knocking on doors, and now she's punked him. No one's getting paid. She's not paying her workers.
Can
What
you
do you think about that, Brandon?
Hex, that's so flattering of you to say that I graduated from a university. I appreciate that.
What do you think about Kamala not paying her fucking staffers, Brandon?
I don't know where you confused me for somebody that supports Kamala Harris. I don't know where you got that from.
You motherfucker!
can you imagine they're begging people to donate right now so they could pay their debts off after
They've got
Then
people.
why
after
did they
they
give
raised the
They gave
most.
Meg the Stallion 5 million. Why did they give all of those hip hop artists. They gave like $20 million for all
Do you
this.
know
Most,
that
I'm not even gonna get into it.
that
It's
she
crazy. Yeah.
gave Al Sharpton, she gave him $500,000 the night before he interviewed her. Like, what are we doing here?
I wish she would send me $50 for my valet parking today at this hotel. I could use 50 ball.
All right, let's change the subject and not ruin Thanksgiving with her, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I need a rage room.
Yeah, I hear you, girl. Donna's raging, you guys. Look out.
I need a fucking rage room.
Nah, you need to just come to Florida. I was angry last night when people told me I was overselling to tournaments, but then just come down here, come in the pool, Donna. You'll feel better.
I'd love to, my darling. But seriously, I need a fucking punch bag or I need to stop going back to fucking boxing.
My cousin does that, Donna. In all seriousness, he has like a bipolar temper like me, and that's what he does, and it actually helps him substantially. And he has a
Yeah.
pretty good life. He's got a really good life.
I just done the maths. 18 million a day they spent for that 109-day uh, election thing.
Yeah, she had 3 months. She ran for president and went through $1.5 billion, people. And that's who we want as our
Yeah,
president? Jesus
How?
Christ.
I need to see an itemized breakdown. I need to see a spreadsheet.
I just done it on the back of a fag pack. It's about 15. Was it 15 million a day? Jesus, no wonder she's in Hawaii enjoying herself.
Right?
You'll see the itemized list. It'll be like tuna sandwich, $95.36. Dill
Yeah, yeah,
pickle,
yeah.
Well, she probably
$74.35.
paid her stepdaughter, $5 million to come up on stage. I mean, she's probably, padded everyone's pockets. It's a
I don't want to
money
get
grab.
political with that, but it's just like give that money to the poor guys. Like feed people, give homeless vets housing. Like do some, allocate the money towards
I'm
something,
just going
man.
to
Like
tell you, I think that
not to get on my soapbox.
they should put a cap on political fundraising and how much can be spent on a campaign. So
That
that
I
way
agree with.
it's an
Yeah,
even playing ground for
that I agree
everybody.
with.
Everybody's got the same budget. And guess what?
Hundred
We as
percent.
citizens don't have to fucking watch 2,000 commercials every 30 seconds about the
Yep.
same, candidate. Let's just be wise.
And Republican, Democrat, Independent doesn't matter, Sherry.
Exactly.
Give us an itemized breakdown, like what you're spending the funds on. Like if it's not nefarious and you're not using the money for bad shit, shouldn't really be an issue to let us see what you're spending the money on.
That's a roadmap to a third party, by the way. This is what you need.
Well,
You could,
Can't
if
disagree
everyone
with
had,
that either.
if it's, yeah, the special interests will get fucking capped.
Can't
So
disagree with that
exactly.
either.
Exactly.
Liberals are like Charlie Brown, and no, Lucy's definitely not going to move the football this time. This time it'll be different. Don't worry.
Well, I'm very hopeful in the fact that people have crossed party lines. I'm very hopeful in that because that is different ideas. Those are ideas that are, they're not echo chambers. I'm very hopeful about that. So, um, I think Tossie, she brings a lot to the table, and Vance does, and so does Elon, and yeah, I really
don't forget Vivek. He's a good old boy
Vivek.
as well.
Yep, I
It's gonna be crazy who's running for next president. You just had me thinking of that. Like whoever is gonna the next election is gonna be fucking
I'm
wild.
Did you not hear, Matty,
I,
that Kamala's actually crowdsourcing for 2028
yep.
to run again?
Wow, I didn't. That's bold. That's bold. Honestly, I hope she lands on her feet doing something else other than president. I mean that
Well,
like really sincerely too. I really
she,
do. I'm not even being
she's if
sarcastic.
she doesn't get the money or the votes, she reckons she's going to go for governor of California. That's
Oh
the
God,
secondary target.
That's what
that's
her back
exactly
plan
where
is.
she
Yeah,
Okay, that makes
belongs.
sense.
Those people deserve her. Um,
yeah, yeah.
That would be the most DNC thing to run her again. I
yep,
mean, it would
yep.
absolutely check out for sure.
I wish I could afford to live in California. Like I want to live there for like 2 or 3 years, and not forever, but just for a couple of years. It's like Florida with mountains.
I used to, but
I
not
need
anymore. It's too.
I
It's a shithole now.
I really enjoy it.
Sherry. My aunt lives in this place called Cambria. It's like I don't know where it is between LA and San Fran, but it's like rocky beaches. But she's on the beach.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous, yo. Like it's absolutely silly where she lives.
Cambria is
I would live
beautiful,
there.
man. It's so
Yeah, no
nice there.
poke. They have poker close to there, Brandon. What would be the closest poker if I live there?
Um, they have a very small room in San Luis Obispo, which is about an hour and a half south.
All right,
Or
so it'd be like a
you're
Magic
probably
City. That's not bad.
right in the middle of that club, or the ones in San Jose where I'm at, which is like an
So,
hour and a half
I have
north.
good
all
friends
right,
in
so
San Luis Obispo, that place.
Beautiful, beautiful city. I mean, it's the only thing with that they call it the town of newlyweds and nearly deads
Well,
because you grow up there and you go to school there, but then there's not really much for jobs there. But man, it is beautiful. It is. I mean, that whole if you drive south from San Jose down to LA on the one, just some of the it's got to be the most beautiful place in the world.
mad people used to do that. Like they would leave WSOP, and if they won money, Brandon, that's what they would do. They would just drive to California in a rental car, and then take that drive, and then do that for like a week or so, 2 weeks. That's still on my bucket list.
I want to rent a convertible and do it. That's I
I
did it.
want to see
I've
those
done it
big ass
twice.
trees too. You guys have in Northern California, like those sequoia
oh,
trees.
and
Sherry, do they have those in
the
Washington?
redwoods. No,
Yeah,
no.
nah.
It's funny you said that about the drive because the other day, I don't know, something popped up on my feed somewhere, TikTok or here, and they had the map showing the Route 66. And although I've probably driven most of that throughout my life, I've never done it like in one trip. And I'm looking at that going, you know what? Maybe that needs to be my next road trip. My next big road trip is start in
Definitely cool.
Illinois and go the entire Route 66.
Do
Yes,
people come
please.
here, Sherry, and they do A1A? So they'll do like our beach
Right,
road, and they'll take like A1A from like Miami all the way up to like as far as you can go in Florida, and that's like our memorable one. And then we have one that goes from like Marco Island all the way to the Panhandle, and it's like the same shit for the West Coast.
right.
I've never been on that one, but I heard it's like just as cool.
I've
But there's
driven
no
the
mountains down
entire
here.
look, I've driven the entire length of I-75 except for
Oh
like 3
yeah,
miles north of like the northern part cuz it like goes up toward the Canadian border and I exited before it, but I think I was within like 3 or 5 miles of driving the entire length of I-75.
how long did that take you actually?
Well,
Did you take your time
yeah.
like Matt stops and
Yeah,
shit? Yeah, I figured that.
I
Yeah,
stop and see
take your
the
time.
biggest, ball of
Yeah.
tinfoil if there is one, or the biggest bass mounted on the wall somewhere, or, you know, that kind of crazy shit. And you'd be surprised if you Google, you can Google, I think I put it in as the where is the largest or the biggest, like, say, ball of tinfoil? And then it comes up with a list of all those kind of folklore things. And if you look at the list, it's quite entertaining.
My grandparents on my mother's side were big into road trips. When I was little and shit, we would always stop at like caves, like under
Exactly.
like ground caves and shit, like all over like Virginia,
Yes.
Maryland, stuff like that, driving down from New York. Like, and we'd find the coolest shit. I remember we even did like Hershey Park one year, like in
Love it.
Pennsylvania, just like little cool things like that, you know what I'm saying, that are on the way of the
That's
road trip.
exactly
Like,
what I do, Maddie.
you
Exactly.
ever
Maddie,
been to Hershey Park,
That's one place I
Sherry?
have not been.
You would actually like
I
that.
know.
Like shit, Hershey Park's dope.
I
Actually, I was
know.
gonna say that
It's
was
on my
I actually had
list.
fun there.
It's on my list, but yeah, I'll stop and go spelunking along the way in some caves. Hell yes. You bet.
Maddie,
Oh,
you
What?
had did this south of the border, right?
say that again.
Uh, what's up?
So you had to stop at south of the border on one of your trips from New York to Florida, right?
What's south of the border?
It's if you take 95, it's in right over the South Carolina line.
South of
I'm trying to think. I did 95, but I don't. I'm not sure if I did that or not. Like I've done 95 from New York to Florida, South Florida, a few times, but
They
I don't
have
know if I
billboards
went
for
through
it for
that specific
like
part.
200 miles. They have billboards. It's like, oh, only 199 miles, and then the next billboard, oh, only 198
No,
miles.
I would definitely remember that. They had cool shit in South Carolina though. Like they would have like advertisements for like really cool fairs and like carnivals almost that were it's just cool shit, but not that I would definitely remember that. But South Carolina was awesome driving through. So was North Carolina.
So pretty.
It's just
Yep.
different. Like I don't, I like that stuff. So like I don't like what New York. Like I love what New York looks like now because I haven't been there in a while. But I like going places that don't look like New York. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it. I get it.
That's why like right now, like I'm in a pool. It's fucking Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this in New York.
Sherry, have you been to the world's biggest ball of yarn? I stopped, but I don't remember what it
No,
was.
Where is that?
but I
I don't
but I've
remember.
been to. You guys ever see those like wooden eggs that are carved and painted by hand? They're usually
Yeah, they have those down here in Miami. They have an exhibit of those,
right.
Sherry.
Well, they're born from our sisters and brothers in Europe, in Czechoslovakia, Poland, and there's actually some migrants that came to our country, took the trains to Kansas. I want to say it's Kansas, and they were so thankful because they became, they worked hard and became rich. They built the biggest wooden egg in the world, and I think it's like 50 or 60 feet tall. Like, it's huge. And my daughter and I just stumbled we were I was moving her back to Washington State, and we always stopped to try to find local places to eat or whatever. And then I was like, Google, let's see what's on our way. And we went to see the largest wooden egg. It was so funny. And it was like 2 miles off of our, like, the highway we were on. So it was like no big detour or anything. It was amazing. Well, I gotta look up where that was. It was so funny.
It's just crazy shit like that. That's all over our country too. Like they have stuff like that. Like, and everyone thinks New York is just New York City. They don't realize like New York is like basically the size of Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot more to New York than just the fucking five boroughs. Like we got a pretty big state. It's not like it's New Jersey where it's the size of like a toenail.
I love it so much.
Upstate is beautiful too.
It is. It's different. It looks like Canada. Like there's parts of upstate that are just ridiculous. Like the Finger Lakes. Like there's all sorts of shit. If you guys ever Googled Lake George, it's like one of the cleanest lakes in the country. Like you could literally drink the freaking lake water and you'd be fine.
Oh, they say Lake George is beautiful.
Oh, it is, Sherry. I'm not like one of those people like big up New York, big up New York. Like there's parts of New York that are shitty as hell, but Lake George is definitely not one of them. My fingers are pruned as shit right now.
Oh, what a horrible first world problem.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, I guess.
Sherry, you hit the wall drug in South Dakota on any of your trips?
I did not.
I
That's
saw.
on my bucket list too. That Mount Rushmore
Oh,
shit. I
wait,
want
did
to
you
see
say
that
Mount
too.
Rushmore?
No, Mount Rushmore.
No,
It's
he
on the
said
same
something
highway.
else.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Wall
said
drug
something
is
else.
like a maybe three hours east of Mount Rushmore.
No, I did go to Mount Rushmore, and there's also,
You did? You seen
yeah,
it?
and
Was it
oh
worth
my
it?
God, yeah.
Yeah. You got pictures you can send me?
Yes, I do. Um
Yeah, I would like
I
to see that if you
loved
don't mind.
Mount Rushmore, and there's also a chief. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. But not very far, like within 15 minutes to half an hour, there's another carving, but it's of an Indian chief. And so you could actually go and see that as well. And that was a really interesting. Like, you can go on a bus ride and they take you closer to it. And on the bus ride, they tell you the whole history of it. And it's
That's
actually
cool.
still being carved, and they use donations to fund the carving.
No
Yeah,
shit.
it's an Indian chief, and I can't think of who the hell it was, but I would recommend doing both, of course. And I stayed in a log cabin in a
That's
in
cool.
a um in a RV park. I stayed in a log cabin. I had my daughter's dog with me, and
I love log cabins.
it was amazing. I stayed there. Did I stay 3 days? I want to say I stayed 2 nights. So yeah, 3 days, and went to Mount Rushmore, and yeah, it was amazing.
I actually seen something pop up on my Instagram recently for that. That's why it made me think of it, Sherry. And it was like they said all these attractions that it has even within 30 minutes of
Oh
Mount
yeah,
Rushmore. So if you go there and you go to Mount Rushmore, you can literally spend a week doing all the other shit that's 30 minutes around it. Like they built a ton of other attractions. So I was like,
absolutely.
it's a good idea for tourism, get people there.
So, and that trip, I went from Atlanta to Spokane, Washington. So, diagonal across the US, right? And
You drove or you
no,
flew?
I drove 3 weeks, a little over three
That's
weeks.
crazy. You're
I
wild.
love it. No, I love it. I
Yeah, my
I
uncle does too.
fucking
My
love
uncle
it.
loves drives like that. He really does.
I love it. And so
He says he gets his best thinking. He'd rather do it by himself too. He doesn't want his kids or his wife with him. Just he
I
enjoys
love it.
car rides
I don't
by
mind if people
himself.
are with me, but if you're coming with me, you better not be coming with any fucking complaints. We're rolling with the punches
Yeah, that's what I'm
today.
saying.
Today,
Long drive. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit
you
either.
know, I try not to drive. My limit for the day of driving is 6 to 7 hours. I try not to drive any more than 6 or 7 hours in a day because I don't want to be exhausted. I want to enjoy the trip. So I try to drive 6, 7 hours in a day. When I'm stopping somewhere that I want to see or near something I want to see. So the next day I get up and go see it or whatever. And some days, sometimes I'm spending 2 or 3 days there before I'm going on to the next city. So on that trip, I went from Atlanta to Metropolis, Illinois, which is the home of Superman. So I went to the Superman Museum. And then I drove to Kansas City and I stayed 2 days there because I have friends there. Um, Then I went from there to I forget what city it is in Iowa, but that day I only drove 2 hours because it was only 2 hours away. And the reason I did that is because I was splitting up the next day's drive, which I ended up having to drive 8 or 9 hours to get to Mount Rushmore. So that was like my longest driving day was 8 or 9 hours in 3 weeks. And then I got up, drove to Mount Rushmore, stayed a couple of days there. Then I went to Bozeman, Montana, stayed 2 nights there. Then I went to Yellowstone and spent 5 nights.
Have you done all those states up there, Sherry? So you've done like Montana, Idaho, all them joints up
Yeah,
there?
I didn't go to North Carolina. So I've been to
Okay.
Washington, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa. I haven't been to Minnesota either.
Okay.
South
Minnesota.
Dakota, Illinois,
My uncle that stayed
Wisconsin.
with me, Sherry, a couple months ago, the one that annoyed me, he lived in Boise for a while before he moved it back to
Right.
Texas. And his kids actually went to the University of Wyoming.
Nice.
They could have actually, I told Brandon this once, my cousin could have been on the national championship team with Vince Young at the University of Texas when they
Oh,
got the ring, but he chose Wyoming, and I don't want to get
oh,
into what happened. He blew his knee out. Oh, I don't want to talk about
oh,
it.
heartbreaker.
But like you should. What I was getting at is where they lived in Wyoming and Boise. It was absolutely
Oh,
gorgeous. It
yeah.
was like, especially Boise.
Oh,
Boise was probably one of the prettiest places I've ever seen. Like where it actually made me like blown away. And then like my one cousin that lived in Wyoming, he lives in Utah now, and Utah actually blows me away even more than Idaho. Like some of the shit they have out there, like scenic wise, like it doesn't even look real. Like
well, and I'm
it's
going to tell
absurd.
you something. Neither of those are anything in comparison to Montana.
No, really?
Montana puts those two states to shame.
You know that's where my girl's dad wants to move. Actually, I shouldn't even say that on here. But yeah, ironically, you weirdos down in the goo. But yeah, like that's where he wants to move, Sherry. That's where he's like actually looking at right now.
Yep. Yep.
Those five national parks. I've only been to two of them, but the big five in Utah. I've been to Bryce Canyon and Arches.
And it's funny that
I want
those
to
Man,
are
do all
only
of
the
those.
two. Those are two I've not been to yet. I can't wait to go to
I want to
those.
do all of those. Those all. If you see like the IGs when people go there and stuff, like it's just like I said, it's just ridiculous. It's like God's country. It's so
It's
picturesque
so
and
amazing.
it's not built on at all. It's completely untouched out there.
it looks like it's fake. I
Yes.
mean, like
Yeah, that's the best way to
like how
describe it
did this
actually.
happen? Like
Yeah, it's the
you
best way
know,
to
it's just
Yes.
describe
it's
it.
incredible.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to the arches because I do photography and I can't wait. I cannot
That's
wait.
the perfect place for photography
No,
because you could just walk up to it like a short walk if you want to look at this one, or you can hike down to it. Most of them
yeah,
they have a
I
trail,
can't wait.
and then the next one, oh, I don't really like this one. We'll go on to the next one, and then we'll do the mile hike down so we can get close to it. Like you could spend 3 days there and still have need more time to do more stuff.
I'm going to tell you that's how Yellowstone is for me. I did the first time I went to Yellowstone, I was there 5 days and I actually did what they it's like a little photography class and I had to be there at like 5 in the morning cuz it's a sunrise class and it was the most amazing experience. It was so fucking cool. And I got pictures. Let me tell you, I camped out. The only animal I could not find were moose. And I camped out, not camped out. I mean, like hunted, so to speak, and drove and looked for moose for 3 days when I finally stumbled across a mother and her baby moose and it was fucking amazing. Like it was so cool. I can't wait to go back there. I've been back there a second time for another 5 days, and yeah, I would love to spend like 2 weeks at Yellowstone. Amazing.
Yeah, Maddie, if you decide to go to Mount Rushmore, make sure you go in the summer. All those attractions you were talking about, they're like a half hour within Mount Rushmore. They all close from like
Yeah, I seen that
October
too.
to like April
Yep.
or whatever. So it's
It's
definitely a
cold
better
there.
experience. Yeah, and sometimes Mount Rushmore is closed. The drive up to the park itself they don't really take care of the roads too well. So you have to go on the internet and see if they're even open if you want to go there in the winter.
It's crazy because one of my grandparents actually have a house there and they use it as their residence for like tax reasons because I don't think there's like income tax or whatever the fuck it is there. And I've still never been there in my entire life. Never
Ooh,
once.
you gotta go, dude. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, I know. Once that's what I'm saying. There's like a whole part of the Midwest and like all those upper Midwest you guys were talking about that I have to go visit that shit too.
I
That's
can't
what's
wait.
cool about America that we can vacation in so many different parts of our country that like if you want like we literally have a little bit of everything if you think about it from like the beach
Absolutely.
to Alaska, we got flavors for everybody.
I'm trying to get my kids to go with me on it and drive from Seattle to Alaska. They are not buying it.
That's on my bucket list too. This one kid
Nobody
on
wants to
YouTube did
do it
it.
with me.
It's one of the sickest ones. If I hit a tournament, Sherry, and I have like 10, 15 bands, I'll do it. I'll
I
get weed
want to
pens too.
do
You
it.
won't smell it.
My kids are like, "You are nuts." I'm like, "Yep."
Nah, Sherry, I'll send you this kid. He lives in his car, so like that's like his whole social media.
Oh
That
yeah.
like he door dashes in his car and he's saving up for a tiny home and shit for his parents. He just did the drive that you're talking about, and he's exactly like you. He stops every couple hours. He sees all this shit. It's like I said, it's completely untouched Alaska. Some of the stuff you see out there and in parts of Canada, it's basically like what Brandon said. The shit almost looks fake. Like it doesn't even look like it's
Exactly.
real.
I'm excited to.
Exactly.
I finally booked a Alaska cruise out of San Francisco in June. I'm excited about
Nice.
that.
My boy did that like 10 years ago. His entire family, like that was the last thing his parents did because their parents like ran out of money. They're like, "Well, to go do an Alaskan excursion." And they said the food was the best part about it, but like they were all used to like beaches and cruises to like the Caribbean and shit. They said that was their favorite cruise.
Well, I know the cruise I took to the Caribbean was awesome, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
It's just different, you know what I'm saying? It's different strokes for different folks, so it's completely a different vibe up there. And like I said, you only get to live once. I definitely want to see Alaska at least once. Same with Hawaii too. I've never been to Hawaii. I want to go see that shit too.
Oh, I'm
So
going there next year.
yeah,
People
when I
that I know say that's probably one of the nicest places on the planet too. Like
I'm
they,
doing a 2 week
Fiji,
cruise.
all that shit. But yeah,
I'm
Hawaii's on
doing
a
a
different
2 week
level.
cruise to Hawaii next year.
It's funny how all like the rich West Coast people that live in California, that's where they all vacation, and then like on this side, it's the Caribbean if you have money.
We call it the Redneck Riviera, Panhandle of
The
Florida.
Redneck Riviera, baby. Yep. My girl's mom was born there because she was an army brat, and she always says that. But those beaches are pretty up there,
They're
Sherry. Everyone talks.
beautiful. They're just
Yeah,
like
everyone
South
talks
Florida
shit up there.
beaches.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah, it's gorgeous up there.
That's where all the Georgia people go for their vacation, spring break, all that stuff, because it's so close to home.
I remember MTV did like a reality TV show where they called it like Floribama or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And
Floribama.
the area they were in was mad nice. Like I would live there 100%.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, it's amazing. Hey, Avi. Hey, Max. I see you.
Hey,
Happy Thanksgiving, Avi.
happy Thanksgiving. I was going to sing some Christmas songs, but I don't know the words.
Oh. Well,
Ha! I got the joke. That was good.
I mean, it wasn't a joke.
I'm trying to find some pictures of Mount Rushmore that I took for Maddie. I don't know if I deleted them or not. I may have put them on sticks, which of course I don't have with me, but let's see what I can find.
So I just
I actually
figured,
really want. Yo, Avi, have you ever been there?
no, I'd be down.
Yeah, me too. It's just like a one-off thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go there. I just want to see it once and say I've seen it before.
When
I would
when you
spend a few days out there.
when you first get there, it's very underwhelming because when you come in, like after the visitor center, like when you pay to get in, it's like half a mile away. But then there's trails you can take down to get
That's what
much
people were
closer.
complaining about the most on that like IG or whatever that they were saying that it was. But like some of the trails to go see it is cool as shit, I think. But like I said, different strokes for different folks, you know?
Well, let me just say to you, if you're going to go to the outdoors, you got to be ready to walk, right?
100%.
I
100%.
mean, it is what it is.
And that's another reason I said make sure you go in the summer because the first time I went in the winter, and you could just go to like the first like when you first walk in, all the trails were closed.
Right,
I'm
right,
like,
right,
well,
right.
this is
Yeah.
crappy. We got to come back and do it again. So we went back and did it again. It was way better when you were able to get
Nice.
closer. They have all kinds of like viewpoints and great places to take like different angles to take different pictures. Man, it's really cool once you get up close.
Nice.
Wait, so let me get this right, Sherry. So in 1623, Christopher Columbus broke bread with the Indians, but he like put a shot of smallpox in the turkey. Is that is that how it went down?
What are you talking about? Are you
Just
trying to ruin our
kidding.
Thanksgiving over here with some bullshit?
It's like Christopher Columbus did. Just kidding. I don't really. Yeah.
What are we even doing here with this? God bless the Indians. God bless the pilgrims, for which this day would not even be happening. They sat down and broke bread. More people should do that.
Did you hear Joy Reid saying? Did you hear that thing?
No, I don't listen to such nonsense by people of her non stature.
Megan Kelly talked about. I've been listening to a lot of Megan Kelly since the election. Never
Oh,
have before, but all of a sudden. But what was said on Joy Reid by her expert on psychology is, those people across the table from you for the holidays, they voted against your like livelihood. So I think you shouldn't talk to them. And it was just, and like Joy Reid is sitting there nodding her head, like, yeah, exactly. And it's like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
right.
Ever. Ever.
You know, if we don't want to be divided, then we shouldn't do things that divide us.
Yep.
But
Yep.
what do I know? I mean, what do I know? What do I know? People are
I just
crazy.
want everything to be what's good for this country so I can sit around and smoke weed and continue to live the life that I want to do.
I
And
mean,
everyone
let's
should strive for to make the best planet the way it should be, the best country the way it is.
let's face it, no matter who the president is, we need them to succeed because that affects all of us. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I want to live comfortable. So I don't really give a shit who's the president as long as he allows me to live comfortable. I'm on board with either side.
we've got to have success, people, for all of our sakes. It doesn't matter who the president is. We want them to be successful for us.
Yeah, I can't stand the people on either side that, like when Joe Biden got in, oh, hope he fails, and same thing with the liberals now that Trump got reelected, oh, hope he fails. That's such a fucking ignorant thing to say. Like,
Me and
Exactly.
Brandon, me and Sherry literally had this conversation the other day where we admitted that I voted for people on the left. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always to the fucking right. There's people that couldn't stand on the right. You know what I'm saying? I go with issues and shit. But just like I want what's best for this country. So like I said, I don't really give a shit who's in charge as long as, the person in charge is making sure that my future is safe and not fucking in nuclear smoke or
Exactly.
enslavement. You know what I'm saying? I just want to live comfortable and live how I want to live.
Exactly. I'm going
now,
to vote for who I think's going to do the best job. I don't give a fuck what party they're in.
now when Donald Trump gets in, am I going to criticize him? Absolutely. And that's all right as Americans. Same
Yep.
thing with, I criticize the shit out of Joe Biden, you know, but I still hope he does the best job he can and you kind of unites this country and you gotta wish him the best. Like if you hope he fails, then you're hoping the country fails, which is just such a fucking ignorant thing to say.
It's crazy, yo. It's because it's people have gotten so spoiled because our lives are so easy. Like I said, we hard times create strong people. Easy times create weak people. So we have like a generation or so of weak ass time because shit's just been really easy over here. People don't realize like all these little other issues that they nitpick, they don't matter if our country's not doing good. So like all these other little issues that everyone's so combative about, they're all irrelevant if we're shooting nukes at each other and everyone's at war and shit. That's why it's like, you know, people need to see the bigger picture, unfortunately, with a lot of things.
Well, and unfortunately they don't. They can only see the nose on their own faces. And it's unfortunate because it's about all of us, not just you, not just me. It's about what's best for all of us. That doesn't mean we agree with everything somebody's doing or saying. It means that we're looking at the whole picture and what's best for all of us. And sometimes those things we don't agree with, and sometimes those things we do agree with. But it's the whole picture. And sometimes we have to set aside certain issues to work on issues that are more important, like our safety. Anyway, can we go back to talking about what we're going to eat today? I'm hungry.
Everything I can get my hands on.
That's exactly what I was just thinking about too. I was like, it's 10:36. I gotta pick her up in 2 hours, so I'll be eating food in like 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and ten
Nice.
minutes. I'm going to literally, I'm gonna eat like either 5 plates or one like gargantuan plate with just like 8,000 calories on it.
I gotta find out more about this corn cobbler too.
Me
I need to know more
too.
Bro,
about
it's
this.
so good. I'm sending you guys a picture of
I
it. I
need
only
this
had it a couple years
recipe.
ago. It's fucking silly.
Tell your
I
Is it
don't
like
mommy I
have.
need a recipe.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
it's a dessert?
No, it's actually.
Side dish.
I guess you could kind of, if you wanted to, maybe in some cultures they could even maybe have it as a dessert, but no, it's a side dish.
Sounds amazing. Avi, what are you eating today?
I'm gonna get carne asada fries. I think just like the
Oh, yummy.
Pilgrim Indians ate in Plymouth Rock or
That
whatever.
actually sounds good. I'm not even gonna lie.
That sounds yummy.
Have you had that, Sherry?
No, but I'm game.
Yeah, I think it's the San Diego treat, sort of. It's like the drunchies around here. It's like French, like nachos supreme or whatever, but with French fries instead of nachos or tortilla chips.
That sounds amazing. I'm being invaded by a mommy and a baby. Wants to know why you're not watching Macy's Day Parade. Oh, Macy's Day Parade. My granddaughter wants me to watch Macy's Day Parade. I think mommy's needing a break. Okay, I'm going to bring Todd up here. You guys chat for a minute.
No doubt. Yeah, I gotta get out of this pool soon. I'm starting to fucking shrivel up.
Yeah, I want to play fantasy today, but it's like what, a 10-hour sweat. Like the numbers slowly trickle in all day.
Yeah, the games are spread out too, which is kind of weird. Isn't it like every 4 or 5 hours?
No, I think 4 games. I think maybe like a half hour in between each of them, and then
Yeah, let me go check. Actually,
two
I
more.
know the Giants that the it's
Yeah,
what the Dolphins Packers tonight, Giants Cowboys, and then Lions. What's the one that's coming up?
Lions and the Bears. They always.
Okay, that'll actually be a pretty decent game.
Yeah, and I mean, like in terms of FanDuel, though, like the most unfortunate part is like you have so many, um, I can't explosive offenses today. Detroit, I mean, Chicago has been explosive some weeks and non explosive other weeks, but they can be. Like last week, they finally had all the pieces working right. I think they still lost. No, maybe they won. I forget. But so Chicago and Detroit both have good defenses, both have good offenses. Same with Green Bay and Miami. And so for fantasy, it's like, fuck, like betting today is so hard because of the defenses. Like the offenses,
Tua doesn't play good in the cold, though. Remember that, Avi.
yeah, mostly playing Achan from that game.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how he plays in that. To be honest, because like I said, cold weather's not his friend. But if he was in the heat, he would definitely be putting up numbers today.
I'm going for the Bears. Yeah, and it's in a dome. That's good. Chicago at Detroit. I have a ton of players from that game. I have like 6 of my 9 players from that one game. See,
I'm
Goff.
actually curious to see how the Lions go out about the rest of the season. They're fucking stacked. Like they really are. Even after losing Hutch and stuff, like I think they might be. I'm not sure actually, but they're definitely one of them.
Oh, I didn't realize I was unmuted. I think Tampa Bay, if they had Godwin, somehow they would have a shot. Like Baker Mayfield is kind of playing like an MVP, and people aren't.
He is, bro. Everyone just hates him. He's like me on Spaces, so it's just no one wants to like. Trust me, Baker Mayfield's a lot better than people give him credit for. The way he resurrected his career is fucking. It's absurd, bro. It really is.
Did you see the news about him during the storm?
What about him suing his family?
No, I saw that too, but
Awful.
talk about that in a second. But when the storm hit Tampa Bay, a news reporter for a local station was, out by the beach, like an hour before impact or something like that. And she saw someone running shirtless. And it was Baker Mayfield fucking getting his reps or whatever. His two.
Just a light hurricane, just some light precipitation in Southwest Florida. No bigs, no biggie.
There was one person out there, and it was like nothing but clouds in the sky, and like the person all dressed up, in like a rain jacket and like, like 5 layers, and he's just fucking out there in his shorts.
It's crazy because I remember when everyone wanted the Jets to draft him, and I fucking hated him in college, and I was like so against it, and I was so happy when we got Darnold. And I honestly always knew Darnold was going to kind of. I wasn't going to. He's never going to be like Steve Young or anything, but like he was always throwing to practice squad receivers on the Jets, and like he had like an abysmal O line, no running backs. They gave him no weapons, and I was like, yo, like both of these quarterbacks are going to like be decent when they have a chance. And now look at like they have teams that set around them with receivers and weapons, and now look at them. They both completely resurrected their careers. Baker way more than Sam.
Yeah, totally. Both of them are like really high candidates for most improved player or whatever comeback.
Yeah, I agree.
They should
I
give it
agree.
to both of them to be real. Like neither of them shouldn't get it.
I think Baker, since he already won it, they'll give it to Darnold unless Darnold like shits the bed the rest of the season. But like you kind of almost have to give it to Darnold at this point.
I didn't realize Baker already got one. Yeah, that kind of would be
Yeah.
redundant. Like,
And they even said last year too that he was better than Purdy in San Francisco. They just wanted to keep going with Purdy. Like they had a bunch of people in their building that said that Darnold was outplaying Purdy, but they just they went with the flow, and it is what it is.
did they pay him yet? Also, or no? Because sometimes it's just for the championship window.
That too, actually, I never thought of that. But still, they had Darnold as a cheap backup last year. I'm surprised they let him walk like that. They signed him for like $3 or $4 or $5 million, dude. Like he literally got paid no money last year.
And so what's the thing about his brother and father? I read it. It's like somewhat. I read like the headline.
they embezzled. They did something shady. It's just
Suing
always
them
happens to
for
celebrities and athletes.
12 million, 16 million. What was the number? He's suing his fucking nuclear family members for those. Yeah. I mean, it's on them, bro, but fuck, yeah, it's terrible.
Money and blood don't mix, bro. Just doesn't.
Purdy's only making $985,000 this year.
Something like that. All right, guys, I gotta go fucking dry off and shit. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving and shit. I gotta get out of the pool.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm just about to post some pictures, so you'll need to come back and look at them.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You too.
Yeah,
Bye. Hey,
Maddie.
Todd. Hey, Chirp. Happy Thanksgiving to both of you. Yeah, I was trying to. I had a baby here, trying to look up pictures. Just all that good stuff. Donna, what are you doing today?
Huh? I was half asleep then.
You feeling any better?
No, it's knocking me for 6, these antibiotics.
Well, you
But
needed
it's
them.
going to knock me for 6 before I get better anyway.
Yeah.
12 fucking days, and I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, shut up with the countdown. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm fucking like, oh shit.
You shut up with the countdown. I can't handle the countdown right now.
Neither can I. It's
I'm
like,
just
oh
kidding.
fuck.
Oh
Oh
my
fuck.
God. Like, what the hell?
Chirp, come up and speak, my darling.
He's too
Why?
busy lighting shit on fire, deep frying turkeys.
Oh, yummy. Nothing like a good deep fried turkey. Yum. Dude,
Don't forget that baby powder.
so yummy.
I mean, the real trick to the deep fried turkey is make sure you put it in there completely frozen. It really helps the cooking
Stop.
process.
Don't say that. People will be in danger doing that. Are you nuts?
Yo, Sherry, by the way, if you want to, when you go to Vegas, I'll ship you $20 if you go to Tacos El Gordo and get campechana fries.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Just
Possibly
remind
wrong.
me.
Shuck, are you coming to Vegas?
He is. He is. He is. He is. He said he's at the track and it's really loud background. So he wanted to say
All
hello
right.
to everybody and happy Thanksgiving. Right back at you and good luck with those kids and those bikes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Chirp. And I can't wait to see you in Vegas. It's going to be so much fucking fun.
I know. I can't wait either.
He reckons he's going to slap my ass. Yeah, all right, boy.
Ah,
I don't care how fucking tall you are
are you
or how fucking big you
promising
are.
her a good time or what?
Try and slap my ass if you dare, and I'll fucking. I'm just in right mood for it. I seriously need a fucking boxing stuff. Seriously, Sherry, today. I need a rage room.
She's
Honest to
raging.
God, my
She's
fucking
raging.
temper today has been foul.
She's raging, you guys. She's raging over stupid shit. That's how you know it doesn't matter.
I know, but my temper's just come from nowhere, and it's like I just need to get a fucking punch bag and punch some shit. Either that or go to fucking boxing again.
Yeah. Well, or you could just calm your ass down.
I'm calm, but I just need to fucking let it all go. And I just need to fucking punch something.
Go for a walk.
Oh,
No, I need a rage room.
hey, Donna, you know how I was getting that out yesterday? I was doing brutalities on Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. You know, like a
Uh,
fatality, but where you do like a 15 move combo and then you just like uppercut them like 10 times and their body explodes and their bones go
uh,
everywhere.
I love it.
oh, Chapes just said to her, bless him.
Okay, if you got, I'm going to put it in the big screen. You guys can see that's my daughter and the dog, and that's the egg. That's the wooden egg we stopped to see.
Wow, that's
It
beautiful.
really is. It really is cool.
That's gorgeous.
Um, yeah, we definitely stop and see stuff like that for sure.
Oh, she's fucking got me to buy a fucking cowboy hat for tomorrow.
Oh my God,
Ugh.
this we got to see pictures of.
She says, "Come on, we're going shopping." I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake, charity shopping." So, like, I've got a couple of fucking men's shirts and that, because I says, "I've got shirts." "No, you aren't. No, you aren't." So, oh, fuck off. So, I've got myself some jeans. I bought Caitlin a fucking book for Christmas, which is like criminal shit. So that'll go towards her Christmas present. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Caitlin will like that. And I bought myself 2 men's shirts, like plaid, because she says, "It's got to be country." I went, "Fuck country." I said, "I'm wearing a fucking skirt." "No, you're not. You got to wear jeans." Ugh. So she's got me a fucking cowboy hat. She says, "How long we're going to be? Because we're going to go in all these charity shops." I says, "No, we're not." Do you know what I mean? I were in and out of fucking charity shops within 5 minutes. I bought myself a pair of jeans. And then I fucking went in another charity shop and I bought myself 2 tops and that book. Done. Completed.
Is
It
it
took
charity?
longer in the fucking fancy dress shop to buy a fucking cowboy
Oh my
bastard
God,
hat
you're so
than it
funny.
did me picking fucking clothes.
Is a charity shop like a thrift shop?
Yes,
Same thing.
yes,
Yes.
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 I thought so. I wasn't sure though.
Yeah, one day she'll learn how to speak English, Brandon. But until then, we have to decipher.
I'm working on it.
She knows I'm
Well,
just
I ain't
kidding.
gonna change jack
She
shit.
knows I'm just kidding. And
I ain't gonna
Avi,
change
I'm
jack
going to take
shit.
Donna to El Gordo on you for that treat.
Oh yeah, have I?
Yeah, I'll make it 23 so you can get the large to split. Or you can get a
Oh,
medium
I'm
and tacos
sure.
also.
I'm sure whatever size will be plenty, honey. Don't sweat it.
Oh, darling.
Love it.
It's just, the
Bigger.
large is like just over 20.
Well, you could solve the problem and just come to Vegas and go with us to El Gordo, Taco El
Exactly.
Gordo.
Oh, come on, Ave. It's going to be so much fun.
If
Come on,
I
darling.
if I come in first in fantasy today, I'll go.
Perfect.
Oh, darling, that's amazing. I'm praying that you're coming first now.
When are you gonna be there, Donna? I'll definitely try, but
On the I'm flying on the 10th, so I'll be there till the 16th.
okay, I'll keep that in mind.
No, you're not keeping it in mind, Ave. You're just going to say, "Fuck it, I'm going."
She's putting you on a spot now.
Fuck it, I'm going.
Everybody else is
You
doing it.
only live once, Ave. You only live once, my darling. I know your anxiety and shit, but you've done it more than once. So just say, "Fuck it, I'm doing it." Just do one.
Right now, it's more of a
I can't
money
get in
thing.
my car and I
I
just
need to
fuck off
make
and do
2K
one.
first. Before then, if I
Huh?
2K before then, I'll go.
He'll work on it, Donna.
It cost me
I
so much
know.
to stay there last time. Like, like per day, that trip to Vegas was like 3x to 5x, the most expensive I've ever lived for like any given period of days.
Well, you
How
don't
long were
have
you
to
in
be
Vegas
such a
for last
prima
time?
donna and stay in these big fancy hotels, sir.
Yeah, and like all of it, and the food, and like, yeah, everything.
Massages and what else did we do?
What
Yeah,
do you
come
mean?
on.
And then I lost money. That was the worst part. In the end, I lost. I started on an upswing, and then the 4th of July happened, and it was like downhill starting then.
What are your thoughts, people? Do you think the casinos are looser or tighter on the slot machines on holidays like Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, whatever?
That's a tighter.
Okay. What do you think, Avi?
Sorry, I opened up a different app. What was the question?
Do you think slot machines are looser or tighter on holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, Easter, whatever?
I mean, my theory is that everything about slot machines is to suck people in. So I have to think about like, would it suck? Like, people are already getting vacuumed in. Um, yeah, I'll say yeah.
You'll say, yeah.
found
Get
it
them in.
interesting,
Get them
Dave,
in
that
for the whole year. You know.
Fremont Street's taking up a lot more, getting a lot more revenue than Strip is right now.
I probably would think that that is, you know, I can't deny that's happening because Fremont Street, everything is so close together and people love the carnival atmosphere there. And yeah, I can't probably disagree with that statement.
Because of word of mouth, Sherry. That's why I thought like if it's already just like the shiny lights to draw
Right,
people in,
right,
that when you have the biggest amount of people there, they want to make sure people have stories coming home. Oh my God, I saw a guy, or my friend, or I won $100,000. That the more
right.
stories of that going out, the more suckers go in.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel like the jury's out for me on that. I can't say that I've ever lost big or won big on a holiday, but I just wondered what everybody's thoughts were on that. Hey, ACP, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, morning, everyone.
Hey, darling, happy Thanksgiving.
You as well.
You have any thoughts on that, ACP, whether you're winning or losing more on a holiday?
Oh, sorry, Sherry. I didn't hear the question. I just came up to say hi. What was
Oh,
the question?
the question is, do you think the slot machines are tighter or looser on a holiday like Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July?
I don't know. I don't play slots.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I see Bobby's trying to connect. Looks like Twitter's acting crazy.
I don't know if they're doing it this year, but one year I went to Vegas for Christmas and they were doing like 5x points. I don't know if that
Yeah,
has any correlation to the slots being looser or tighter.
yeah, I don't know either, but they are doing 5X again. I don't know what the dates are in December for it, but they are definitely doing it again.
Well, Vegas
Bobby,
is my Christmas.
Bobby, I
I
tried to
don't have a
send you,
Christmas over here.
Bobby, I tried to send you another request. I don't know. There's tech issues or whatever. Maybe go out and come back in. I don't know what to do.
Oi.
Wait, Sherry, come on, you're the host. He sends requests, you send out invites.
Well, invites. Well, either one. We don't have to be so technical.
I was trying to provoke him. Also, the when that happens and it doesn't work, sometimes giving him a co-host does work. If
Yes. I don't think we're to that point though. Let him try to go out and come back in and then we'll see what happens. Or maybe he just can't come up right now either.
Sherry, what kind of bagels do you get when you get a bagel and cream cheese?
Ooh, everything bagel.
I got jalapeno cheddar.
Yeah, I can't do hot.
Okay, gotcha. I mostly do it for the cheddar, to be real.
What up?
Tramp, what's up, dude? Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey. So here's the thing, man. If you're playing a slot machine on Thanksgiving or Christmas, that's just so fucking sad. I'm
Oh,
that's just so sad to me. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Let's
Is it?
not put
Oh,
guilt on
I
anybody.
no, I'm not trying to guilt anyone, but just if I'm playing slots and I'm like, oh, they're looser on Thanksgiving or whatever, then it's like, man, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
You're so
Sitting here in Thanksgiving fucking playing
staying
the
out in
slot
fucking
machine for
arguments
18
with
hours.
okay,
family.
but
That's what
you
you're
see,
doing.
Run this
Julia,
guy, run him.
I'm gonna I'm gonna push back because a couple of years ago Gonzaga was playing in Las Vegas over Thanksgiving holiday. And so we actually were, I think it was 2 years ago, we actually were in Vegas, my kids and I, for the Gonzaga game. And so yeah, we were playing slots on Thanksgiving Day, but you're funny.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
on a.
fucking with you.
I
We're,
know
we're
you are.
actually we're going on a cruise for this Christmas again, so I'll probably play some slots too.
Nice. Where are you guys going?
So no shaming, Tramp.
Where's the
Well, I
cruise
mean, you're
going?
on a cruise. That's kind of different.
Yeah, it's 2 years in a row we did this.
Yeah, like it's a
Nice.
Super
cruise that
last minute
you know
planning, actually.
that happens to have some slots.
Nice. Happy
Give me the
Thanksgiving,
fucking
Karen and
chance to
Bobby.
play. Give me the chance to play a fucking slot machine Christmas Day, and I'm there. Let me eat my dinner and then let me fuck off and play slots, and I'm happy.
Look,
free tea. Free tea.
Oh, I know she would too. I've been with her to a casino.
I fucking would. I can't stand the fucking family at Christmas.
Well, it would be a change of scenery for some people, right? So I can get that.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm saying Vegas is my Christmas.
Right. Well,
Vegas will always be my Christmas. If I can get over every year for December, Vegas will be my Christmas.
I hear you. I hear you. I think we got Bobby up and John up too. Happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen.
Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for hosting. And hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, the first time I requested, I had to shut it down real quick because I had to take a picture. It was gorgeous out here, and I saw a deer, so I was taking pictures and stuff. So that's why I didn't come up. But hope everybody's doing well.
Doing good. I know you're enjoying the true South right now in Alabama.
Hey, Bobby.
Yep,
I've gone Pell City,
yeah,
Sunset Strip.
nothing like a little good old fashioned racism to spend your Thanksgiving.
What racism have you experienced?
It's Alabama, man.
Well, unless you've experienced it, I don't think we should label them like that.
Tell you what, it is gorgeous down here, though. It's like 55 degrees. It rained a little bit last
Right.
night, but everything is kind of that greenish, brownish, getting ready to fall off the trees and shit. It's wonderful.
Yeah, nice. I'm jealous. I'm in Washington, so I'm missing that myself. Hey, John Robertson, welcome and happy Thanksgiving, bud.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Everything is gray and blah and overcast in the Midwest, so enjoy that.
I hear
I,
you.
I, I enjoy the pictures, Bobby, from Pig's Dick, Alabama. That's my favorite thing now.
Yeah, I had no idea what the name of the town was, and I knew it was two words, some weird place I've never been before, so it became Pig's Dick, Alabama.
That is now going to be my go-to whenever I'm going to Alabama, and anybody says, "Where are you going?" I'm going to say Pig's Dick, Alabama.
Would it surprise you if there was a town there?
Sunset Strip.
I wanted to ask, by the way, Bobby, but anyone else who wants to chime in, what's your guys' prediction for the Chicago-Detroit game, final score?
The Bears.
Detroit is going to kill that game.
Stop.
So like 42-16. What are you saying?
I'll say 30-something, 32-7.
At least say 31, please.
God damn.
Okay, 31-7.
I disagree. I think it's a Caleb Williams coming out party. The Bears play him tough, but Detroit pulls away late. Like 33-20, 33-24, the Detroit Lions.
The Bears. I don't know what the score is because I don't watch them, but the Bears are going to win.
He had a really good week last week. I think both of these are really good defenses. I don't remember if like they have any injuries because at this point in the season that becomes a factor.
All right, I'm gonna be on. I'm getting the feeling the Bears are gonna get a field goal too. So I'll go 10, 30, 31-10.
I hope Sling TV has the game. I'm gonna put that on.
That reminds me.
We lost Bobby again.
So I have Hulu for TV, right? So we're always delayed like 30 seconds on everything. It's just the way it is. So sometimes when I'm watching sports on Hulu, I'll like look down at my phone to see what the actual score is, if in case it's changed before the TV. So then last night, my wife and I are at the Pacers game, like literally at the game, and I find myself looking down at the score to see if it's different than what I'm watching in front of me, and I realized that was the stupidest thing in the world because I'm at the fucking game.
Did you hit another parlay this time?
I did hit a parlay. I'm just saying it was funny. I'm so used to being behind like 20 to 30, or a minute or whatever, that like even when I'm at the game, I caught myself trying to look at the phone to see if I was behind. Because you're just so trained. When you say it out loud, it sounds stupid, but I'm just saying like it was funny to me.
Are you going?
I miss.
Didn't you say you're going to take your daughter to the game Sunday in Memphis or something?
Yeah, we're gonna take a 7-hour drive to
I
Memphis,
love that.
and then we're gonna see because that'll be number 6. That'll be the 6th place we've seen the Pacers play, and then we're hitting 7 and 8 in March, and then that's it for this year.
Nice.
That's awesome, John.
That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, it'll definitely slow down after we get done with because we can't really drive to many more of them.
Right.
I mean, you can, but it's a big long trip.
Right.
Because like even if we go to like Orlando, Miami, that'll be a 20-hour drive, or I
Right.
thought we'll fly to that one, but
Right. So tell me, what are you guys eating today, John?
oh god, turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Mom will make some nasty green bean casserole.
Whoa.
What, you like green bean casserole?
The best side out there. Come on.
Oh, not the best. Come on, dressing's the best.
Sweet potato casserole with like caramel and marshmallows and stuff on top.
Oh, that's what Maddie wanted.
And cranberry sauce, I'm sure will be there. And that's the most that I can remember off the top of my head. But
sounds
cornbread. Oh no, my wife makes cornbread casserole, like sweet cornbread casserole. Yep. So we'll have that too.
Yummy. Bobby, what are you guys eating today?
Pretty much everything he just said. We have one of those good old fashioned, Southern homes that we're at down here. So she was up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning making everything. So, nice. Just a genuine, good old fashioned Thanksgiving dinner. It's pretty cool.
Yummy. I bet the house is starting to smell good. ACP, what are you guys eating today?
Oh man, I'm terrible at the menu, but we are hosting, so we just I'm laying in bed right now. My daughter and I just finished a kids movie, so nice. I gotta go up and figure all that out. But we do buy a smoked turkey from our local barbecue place every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's my favorite part. I gotta throw that in the oven soon. And then I know one of the stars of the show is a corn. It's like, I think it sounds a lot like that cornbread casserole. It's something like that.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of variations
sweet
to that. A casserole, a souffle, then just what did they call just the carnival dip corn dip kind of thing. There's all kind of yummy variations. Love it. Hey, Luke, happy Thanksgiving, bud.
Wow, look at this. It's a scumbag free space. Hard to find one of those these days. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone in here. I could genuinely say that. Maybe the 10 scumbags down in the deep goo. We don't know who's down there. Fuck a couple of you, probably. But happy Thanksgiving to all the lovely people in here. Shout out to. Well, I could do without John. No, I'm just kidding, John. Shout out to all the people in here. Great fucking folks. Yeah. Hope everyone's we'll have a good day today with family and friends.
Thank you, Slay. Appreciate that. You going to your mom's or are you cooking?
We're going to my cousin's, and my son has never done an American Thanksgiving, so pretty exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool.
But he did somehow know about the say what you're thankful. He's like, do I have to say what I'm thankful for? I'm like, well, it would be nice if you said something nice about me and my family, but just say you like your fucking room or whatever.
Right? Thankful for the
But
food. Thank you for the cousins.
Yeah, but he has never had a Thanksgiving dinner, I don't believe, so pretty cool.
That's going to be very cool. What a great experience for him and for you.
Yeah, my cousin's a great cook too, so it'll be fun.
Yay. Go ahead, Avi.
So yeah, I just decided I'm gonna put down $200 worth of lineups for today towards that 200K first place on FanDuel. But
did you see the one on DraftKings, Avi? The million?
I'm gonna stick with FanDuel because the numbers are slightly different there.
Okay.
And I haven't played there for like 4 years, but
thanks for letting us know.
I sent you a DM if you want to go 50-50 because I like your take basically on that game, and my teams are like kind of.
I don't gamble like that, but.
What's your name, Bob?
I don't want to throw $100 down on that. I got other things to light $100 on fire for.
I meant free roll.
Oh, I get a free roll. I'm in. I mean,
Yeah, you can build a team if you want.
all right. How do I do it? Show me the lineups. I have to. Yeah, send me a picture of the positions.
I
I
love
mean, I
it.
don't know. Maybe we could do like a quick. What is it like? One QB, two running backs.
One flex,
I'll
tight
show you.
end.
Hey, Bobby.
I'll show you a couple of pictures of the positions, you little vixen.
Yeah, you better. I actually
Happy
found the
Thanksgiving.
space. I found the space because I clicked on your profile. I saw you tweeted about it's pretty here. Where are you?
I'm down in southern Alabama.
Oh,
My
Southern
my
Alabama. Karen Chess's old stomping grounds.
Indeed.
I've never been to Alabama.
Has a lot to offer. You'd be
What are
amazed.
you doing down there, Bobby?
Oh, he's been
Maybe
having
his mic's
technical.
not working.
Well,
Yeah,
he's been having technical issues, so he'll be
yeah, he
back
kind of
with us.
trailed off there.
Yeah, give him a minute. He'll get back with us.
Yeah, I just came down here with my roommate's family. I don't have any family anywhere near me in Houston and whatever.
Nice,
So
nice.
her family lives in Biloxi and some in Alabama. So just took a little road trip with the homies. So we're here.
How long a drive was that?
5.5 to Biloxi and then 4 more
Oh
to
shit,
Alabama.
that's a
So
long drive. Yeah, well,
Okay, can we say
well, we broke it
Biloxi,
up.
please?
but no, that's fun. I like it's Biloxi, right?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Just trying to help you out there, Bobby.
Is that right?
I'm a northerner, so I have to say Biloxi. I don't fit in down here.
I
So
I
never
always thought it was
made it to
Biloxi too.
Biloxi, and I know I've heard
Love it.
some funny stories from Biloxi and
Love me
people.
some Biloxi.
Yeah, my friend won the main event there one year, and it was
Nice.
like they were on like their last dollar. He was on like his last dollar, and he won it for like I think Jaffe actually told that story. Jared Jaffe, that might have been the one where he was like on his last, like he was down like so much, and then he just won it and kind of like catapulted his whole career.
Good for him. That's a great story.
Yeah,
Love that.
He told it on some type of interview that I saw him.
That's awesome.
But like
Does he say? Does he
our
say
mutual
when in
friend was
Biloxi
putting him
now?
in. Huh?
Does he say when in Biloxi now?
But it's on the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's on the Gulf.
That's
It's
cool.
beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm going to tell you something.
I love the ocean.
I've been going there for what, 12, 15 years, maybe longer. And the beach is never crowded. Like people never go to the beach there. So when you're a visitor and you go there, you have the beach to yourself. It's crazy. Hey, Kush. Hey, Necky, Karen,
Yeah,
Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
people invited me there a bunch of times, but I just never made it.
Yeah, it's nice because there's several casinos in a very short distance from one another, probably all within, I don't know, 2 square miles. You have like one, two, like five maybe casinos, maybe six. I'd have to stop and think. But yeah, it's nice. There's a Golden Nugget, an IP. There's an MGM property called the Beau Rivage. There's a Harrah's. Um, there's a couple other smaller ones. I can't think of the names of them. But anyway, I like Biloxi.
Yeah, Beau Rivage is the famous one that I knew.
Yeah, most people know that one.
All right, bye everyone. Have a good day.
Bye, ACP. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm literally having the bed torn
I
apart right now
ACP,
as my wife's
darling.
saying, "Get up," and we have a lot to do.
That's
I'm not
code for
kidding.
get your ass working. I need help.
Here, say it again. Say it again, honey. Say it for Sherry. What did you say? They can't hear you. Say it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. See, this is it's a matriarchy in my house.
As it should be.
Say hi to the little one for
Happy
All right,
me.
bye
wife,
guys.
happy life.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. That's goodbye. All right.
Oh,
Oh, bless her.
he's a good
Oh,
man.
What a
he
whipped little
is.
bitch. Oh, he left. Fuck.
You need to make a meme of him as a whipped little bitch. That would be so funny. Turn the tables on him and his meme game. That would be hilarious.
Well, he acts like such a tough guy all the time, and then
He's a
kind of
sweetheart.
ruins his whole tough guy image. No, I'm just kidding. He's cool. uh, Good old ACP.
Love
I
it.
love Slay. Everybody's like, oh, how cute! What a nice guy! What a little bitch! I love it.
Well, that's like kind of my, that's kind of my, whole thing.
His whole shtick.
Yeah, like that's like
Yeah, no, it was
big
funny. I
part
was
of my
listening to
humor.
like the little baby. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh yeah, I'm not impressed. Oh, he's taking care of his kid. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh God, you're so
That's what you're
funny.
supposed to take care of your kid. I mean, what I'm supposed to be impressed? No, it's cute though.
You're funny. Love it. Hey, you guys, don't forget Friday. We're going to do trivia night in my space at 7:30 Eastern. Have some
So,
great folks going to come with some questions for us and test our knowledge bases or lack thereof. And I'm going to do some kind of giveaway of a book or something. I need to figure that out today. We'll do some kind of giveaway because I'm thankful for my space and those that support it and come listen to it. So it should be fun.
Depending on how smashed I get
Oh
tomorrow
God, this
night.
chick's already planning to stand me up.
No, I'm not. If I'm coherent or not.
Oh, we might get a drunk Donna tomorrow asking questions. That's what she's alluding to. Which we won't mind because she's quite funny when she's drunk.
She'll ask the
No,
question, and then like you'll get it right. She'll be like, "Oh, fuck off! Wind your neck in your
It'll
sons."
be
I can just
you're
imagine.
wrong, you dickhead.
What the fuck were you thinking?
I always assume Donna's drunk. I just, that would just, make her behavior more reasonable.
You know what's so funny, Luke, is so many people have said to us that they think she's drunk all the time on here, and she never. I think she's been on here drinking maybe 2 or 3 times, but you would be surprised how many people have said
No,
that.
I was just joking, though. I don't actually think that.
Yeah,
I know she's not
well,
drunk.
and I appreciate that, but Donna will tell you people say that, and I'm like, she's sober.
She's just wild. They don't
Yes, she's
understand.
I'm
crazy.
See,
just
I
fucking
understand
sober.
her.
I just don't got a filter.
I
my
understand
filter
because
left
that's how
my
I am
filter
too.
left me a long time
Me
ago.
and Donna have a lot in common, so I understand her. A lot of people don't understand that type of crazy.
Just watch one video of her driving, and I could see how easy it would to think she's drunk.
But I'm a beautiful crazy Luke. Always will be beautiful and crazy.
Nobody's arguing that.
No, because they'd get a slap round fucking chops if they tried that one.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny.
Did you list all the categories somewhere, or is it just
Yeah, let
a
me.
secret?
No. I did it on the post the tweet that's pinned at the top of my um whatchamajigger account. So the categories are going to be movies, chess, music, literature, poker, and then general, a general category.
Very cool. I was just
Yeah,
curious.
should be fun. Looking forward to it. Something different, and hopefully a little bit of something for everybody. You know, yeah, we'll have poker as usual, but some other categories should be fun.
How many questions do I need
10.
to have, Sherry? Okay, I thought as much. Just double
Thank you,
checking.
ma'am. Appreciate that. And if anybody else wants to be a speaker and bring 10 questions on a subject, please let me know. Everybody's welcome to do it.
No sports is an abomination.
Wait, did I not say sports? Oh, that's right. I was waiting for
What
somebody to
about
respond.
sports?
Do you want to do it there, Brandon?
Brandon only knows
I don't.
Boston and Maryland sports. He wouldn't know anything else. He'd be
That's
like,
okay. He knows baseball.
Brandon.
he could be like, "What year did the Colts leave Baltimore and move to Indianapolis?"
It's
Oh, I know
the
that one.
oh right.
He could do
I mean,
baseball. Brandon, do you want to bring 10 questions Friday?
I
Oh, you
can.
want people to bring 10 trivia
Yeah.
questions? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're going to ask
Hmm.
them. Whoever brings them,
Hmm.
ask them.
Hmm. I might be interested in that.
Well,
I don't
check
know.
your
I might go
hey,
out Friday.
check your DMs, Luke.
Yeah, I saw it, but I was yeah, I saw the DM.
Anything,
That is pretty
anything besides
crazy.
the John Robertson WNBA Power Hour. We don't need that.
Yes, we
yeah, no
do.
joke. I wouldn't bring it up. I made a note. I said, "Do not talk about it ever again."
I'm just giving you
Sherry, have you
shit,
got
brother. You
ready
know
for our
that.
Caitlin's story?
I know, man. That stuff doesn't bother me. I love it. I actually love a little ribbing. That's what I try to tell my students every year. I'm like, sometimes I like that's just part of my generation. I think all of us in Generation X kind of needle each other as a way to show that we care about you, and
Yeah,
if we hate you, we just don't talk to you at all.
Amen.
And like, and then I tell them, I'm like, but
100%.
you have to let me know that if that bothers you, because kids today aren't always open to that. You have to say if that bothers you, you got to tell me so I don't keep doing it. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit there and roast you all the time, and it's going to just be because I like you, and you're going to feel like you're hated. So it
Yeah,
doesn't bother me at all.
100%. Sherry, I've got to go. Our Caitlin's tried
Okay,
phoning
honey, I'll
me.
talk to you in a little
I'll be
bit.
back
Love
later.
you. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye.
Yeah, Luke, let me know, bud. Just DM me. You want to be at it or not. Hey, Kieran, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanks. What are you doing today? You cooking, going out to eat, ordering pizza? What are you doing?
So, I have two brothers, and one of my brothers lives real close to me, like 15 minutes away. So, we're going to go over there, and I've got three dishes that I'm bringing. So, everybody's just bringing stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what did you make
We're
to bring? I'm being nosy now.
so I I made two dishes and then I bought one dish. So I bought an Oreo cheesecake from Cheesecake
Ooh,
Factory. And
yum.
then yeah, I mean those are just killer. And then I'm taking a bean salad. It's a cold salad. It's really good though. It's got black beans, corn, red bell pepper, and those onions, those type things. It's real good. And then I'm taking green beans that are really good though. Have like red pepper flakes that are a little bit spicy. So that's what I'm taking.
Yummy. Sounds delish.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Sounds amazing. Now, do you guys do turkeys roasted, fried? What do you do? Barbecued?
So I'm a vegetarian and my husband's vegan, but they are going to have. They're so nice. My brother and my sister in law, especially my sister in law, is just great, a great host because they're going to have turkey and ham, but they're also she picked up some vegan meatballs, which
Oh,
I would never ask that because I don't really care about it.
right,
Yeah, I just got off the treadmill and my goal is to not pig out.
right.
But it's so nice that she thought of my husband. But yeah,
Very
so I
nice.
probably yeah, so I thought I'd jump in on the meatballs since they're there, and but I'm gonna try to not eat a whole lot.
Very good. Sounds delicious to me. Sounds like a fun day with family.
Oh yeah, they've got two little girls too that are 8 and 10. I hadn't seen them lately, so I'm looking forward to it. And then
Oh,
my sister in law's family's coming too, so it's sort of like a mix of my brother and us, and then her family. So it's a big group.
awesome. Very cool. It's nice they're close by too.
Yeah, totally. What are you doing today,
I
Sherry?
am still in Washington State with my daughter and son-in-law and grandbaby and my we're gonna have a big turkey dinner, of course, because we love turkey. And my son is off today, so he'll join us. So, and it's basketball football day. And we'll probably play some cards if I had to guess. Should be fun.
Nice. Well, I have another event. So we're doing this at my brother's, and then of course my husband's main goal is to get them to put the Lions game on when we're over there. So Hopefully they'll do that. And then tonight I'm gonna go, but the rest of my family's not gonna go. My son's home from college too, but none of them want to go. I'm going over to a friend of mine's house. She lives kind of close over to where my brother lives, so very close to me. She's about 10 minutes actually from me, but I'm going to go over there, have a bunch of friends. But I mean, I'm not going to eat. I told her I'm not going to eat, but I'm good. So I've got kind of
No,
two events I'm going to.
nice, very nice. Love it, love it. And anybody that is home alone today, if you want to chat, just knock on my door and we can chat. So you don't have to be alone today, anybody. There are plenty of us around, and we are more than happy to take your phone calls. So definitely ring me up or somebody else up for sure.
What did you make, Karen?
What did I make? I made a black bean salad and then green beans, and then I picked up a cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. And then they've got, so many dishes, turkey, all the traditional stuff, ham, turkey, mashed
Nice.
potatoes. Yeah, it's going to be a
Green beans,
feast.
yeah. Green beans are good.
Hey,
Yeah.
my green beans are the best
Oh, I bet.
because I
What do you
put
do? Something special?
I do. So I put them in an Instapot that I have, and I Instant Pot, and then the ingredients are basically vegetable broth, a tiny bit of butter, and red pepper flakes. There might be one or two other things. It's just real good because I have a little bit of a kick to it.
And some low quality marijuana.
Well, that won't go in the beans,
Sounds delish.
and I don't do low quality.
Tell them, girl. I love it. Oh,
It's better for the joke if you say low quality.
love it. Hey, you guys, don't forget December 12th is the meetup game at the Bellagio. Join us, one and all. If you'd like to donate something to the Splash the Pots, let me know. And let me know if you can attend or if you're planning to or if it's even tentative. We just want some rough numbers. Come one, come all.
I'm not planning on coming unless I get that into that free roll. But
I know it's hard
how's
to get
everybody?
in that free roll.
How's everybody getting in there? Did you see Angela
Yes.
Dorrison's post?
And I feel the same way about her latest thing that she said she's feeling left out. I feel the same way. I'm feeling left out here.
Yeah, it's a
Me
bunch of
too.
fucking bullshit. Why haven't I got a fucking seat?
Exactly.
I know.
We need to work on
Fucking
this. Where's Matt
cocksuckers can't
Savage
give me
at?
a goddamn seat.
Where's Matt Savage
Yeah,
at?
Matt Savage gave 2 seats to WPT champions. It's like, dude, fuck the WPT champions. Give some seats to some fucking broke fuckers like me. Like, Jesus.
Slay. Did you see Sohib want a seat?
Yeah, good for him. I mean, whatever.
Tramp, come in
I
I
here and
don't
saw
tell
care.
us
that.
where
That's
the
what I was
pot.
referring to. But yes, I did see.
I'm sorry,
You
man.
know,
I'm stupid like
no,
that.
I don't give a fuck. I mean,
Shrimp.
he already won $1 million this year. If he wins another million, what difference does it make? I mean, he's still a fucking asshole. I don't care how much money he has.
Well, I just am keeping my fingers crossed that I'm part of the last crew that gets to get one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
why the fuck haven't I got a seat yet?
is it random or some of the giveaways
Some of
not
them are,
random?
most of them are random, but some of them
Yes.
people choose.
Right, that's
Yes.
what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
annoying too when they let the
yes.
fucking the content creators choose. It's so obnoxious to me. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
going to tell you, they should just do all random
I agree.
drawings.
I
That's it.
agree.
I
Like,
But
agree, but I
like
like what
I
Lynn
like.
Gilmartin did. She gave Kathy Liebert a seat, who is a very, very nice
Oh,
person and
fuck
very.
Kathy Liebert. Kathy Liebert is not a nice person. Kathy Liebert's a fucking asshole. But anyway, continue.
I
Happy
I
love
like Lynn
Thanksgiving.
Kathy
Gilmartin.
and she does a lot of charity work, but
Well, good for
some of
her,
us
but
that
she's a
do a
prick,
lot of charity work
in
don't
my opinion.
broadcast it. You know what I
Well,
mean? So it's kind of not fair.
I'm glad she does charity work, but she's a fucking prick at the table. But anyway.
I
I was
can't
happy.
disagree.
I
Oh,
have
sorry.
a, I have an issue with her from when I was super young. She was just a fucking asshole to me, so I've always hated her ever since.
I'm
I was
sorry.
I'm just happy that she got 2 seats and she gave one of her seats to a friend of mine, Naomi. So I was
I
happy about
know.
that.
This is what
I'm
I'm
very
saying, though.
happy
Women have a
Naomi's
leg
got.
up in these giveaways. Like, look at this. Look at this. There's 3 women that got seats right there. There's like 20 women that even play poker, and there's 3 women that got a
Yeah,
seat
but
right there.
Luke, if you go look at the list that they're publishing, there's
Well,
very few women,
well,
dude.
those are the random giveaways, obviously. I'm
Very
talking
few
about the
women.
ones where the people choose. Like this lady I know got a seat. She posted a cute little video from her, from her whatever grade class that she teaches.
Right.
But it's like such an advantage to be a woman. Like if a dude posted that video, it wouldn't be nearly as cute. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I mean?
here Karen and I are both telling you we don't have seats and we're
I know
women.
it's ridiculous. I think if they're gonna, may as well let every woman who fucking
We
plays the
agree.
little cards get a seat. Why
I'll
not?
tell
We
You
you.
know,
agree,
it's
Luke.
such a
I'll
leg
We
tell you
up.
should
what
just
though.
all get the seats. All the women only should get
What about
every
all the
seat.
service I've
And
done
then
for the community
whatever's
over the
left
years?
over, we could give one maybe to Luke.
Totally. The crumbs to the guys.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree. We have a leg up in the giveaways. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. But yeah, in fact, when we won the boot camp, the GTO Wizard boot camp, there really weren't that many entries, but we probably won because we're women and we have a women's study group. So I feel like we might have won because of that, but I'm still happy we won.
Sure. And I'm excited Naomi won, and hopefully she'll be able to come to the meetup game.
I mean, like Lynn Martin gave her 2 seats to Ite and Poker Cat, both who have like millions in winnings, but whatever. I love Ite. That's my fucking homie. But like, okay, she did some charity work. Yeah. I mean, she like, I don't know. It just seems like she had a leg up. There's a lot of people who do charity work. But anyway.
I'm just going to tell you, I think it's way better when it's random. I just would rather they just put them all in a coffer, draw names, and be done with it. I just think that's fair and square, and there can't be any complaints, and everybody's on an even playing field. You don't need to know somebody or be this gender or whatever. Like, just make it even, Steven, for everyone, and do random drawings.
I'm all in on Jordison. How do you not give it to a gangster like that? She's good at poker. She's pretty fucking funny. Sexual innuendo. Get Jordison in there.
Why? Another person who fucking plays every tournament. They should give it to people who don't get to play big buy-ins often. Like
See, at least see, but
I love
Jordison has
Angela
some
too. Angela's my fucking homie, but I don't think that because she made a blowjob joke, she deserves that. Who do I have to blow to get a fucking seat? It's not as cute when I do it because I'm a big hairy fucking Jew. But if it's fucking some fucking cute chick saying it, oh, she's so
Oh,
funny. She made a blowjob joke. Oh, it's so cute. No, I'm just fucking. It's just insufferable.
It
It's
was
just
cute though.
insufferable. No, I
it
love
was
Angela
funny
though.
as hell.
Angela's cool. I'm just joking, but like, oh, woman, and don't if every women they're so cute and doe-eyed and sweet.
I
They
think
deserve
there,
everything.
I think you bring up a valid point that, maybe there should be or could be for a certain percentage of the giveaways. Like if they're giving 100
blowjobs.
seats
Yes,
away,
yes, you're correct.
maybe they should just give 25% of them to people that have earned less than 100,000 on their Hendon Mob or something
Right.
like that.
Well, I heard something like that. eighty
Yeah.
percent of the seats they've given away are to people that have never played X buy-in or something like that. So they've done a pretty good
Well,
job of
that's
that.
good. I'm
But
glad to hear that.
that's all the more reason why when they give a seat to some pro, it's like you're putting a pro in a fucking you know in there with a sniper rifle against a bunch of sitting ducks. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, all
Yeah,
right,
I get
great.
it.
I'm happy that Soheb gets to play it and Ite and a bunch of fucking crushers. Like, why do they get to play it over shit reg like me or a shit reg like
Me
whoever,
or
yeah, or
Karen.
you or Karen
Yes.
or who, I don't know. It's just don't. It's just, the whole thing's annoying. I found it annoying the year before with the 10K giveaway seats. Everyone was choosing their friends, and
Yeah.
Poppy was choosing people, and he chose like 3 women out of 4 seats. It's like, all right,
Well, I
Poppy,
like the
we know
one
you're
that
a ladies'
chose
man.
her boss's father. But anyway, Kush, go
Yeah, or
ahead,
the
buddy.
girl that had her, she was gonna, the chess chick, remember? She was gonna give it away to her boyfriend.
Yep. And just, yeah.
That I liked because she's hot, and I don't get mad at hot girls. But
Oh, God. Luke,
he's
you're so
Jewish. The guy
funny.
was Jewish. Her boyfriend was Jewish. So. But no, that
Um,
guy's actually a scumbag. The guy that she was dating. That probably
I don't
ruined
know
the
if they're still
relationship. So he
together.
got the 10K seat, but then he lost the hot Asian girlfriend, so it wasn't really
And
worth it.
she is beautiful. I
Oh, she
played at
is
a table with
quite
her.
quite
She's
beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah. Let's let Kush have a chance because his hand is waving. Go.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
I just wanted to chime in on the what is it, WPT packages. They
Yes.
haven't even given away all the seats, and they're looking like they got like what 14 days until the actual event. I think there's probably only going to be about 1,600 runners. I'm guessing. I think a lot of people are not going to be able to show up, even though it's a free ticket. People can easily say, "I can't make it" because they have nothing really invested into it. But I think there's going to be a good amount of people that do not show up to
Well,
that
and it's
event.
kind of late to
So
get a cheap airline ticket, you
well,
know?
that's the whole. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I could, me living in San Diego still be expensive. Just probably 300-400 bucks. But imagine someone that lives, in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
It's going to be, 600-700 bucks on that short notice. And a lot of people they can't do that. So I don't think they thought this through that well. They should have distributed these passes a lot sooner than they did, not giving people 2 week notice. And I'm hoping they can just start handing them out to people that can go because I really don't think I think they're going to be missing 20% of the field to no shows.
And that's a shame too, because that's a shame those seats would go to waste, right?
Yeah, it's a huge event.
Yeah.
It's the biggest pre-roll ever provided. $5 million is coming out of thin air, and they
Yeah,
they should
normal
have
people
distributed
can't
these
just take
passes.
like a few days off from their job and just go to fucking
Exactly.
Vegas.
Or
Yeah.
just pay 600 bucks just to get there. Plus, you need
Yep,
another 600 bucks for hotel
And
yep,
room,
rooms are
yep.
maybe a
not
couple hundred
easy to
bucks for
get right
food.
now. Rooms are a
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
scarcity.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially at the down season in December, but on that short notice, it's just,
Yeah, I
the
was
rates
asking
are.
my friends to get me comp rooms, and they were like, for some reason, I don't have any comps in December. People that usually get me rooms because I was
Right.
thinking about going out.
Because the Cowboys are in town, as in the real
Yeah,
Cowboys.
it's the there's conventions, right? And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not because of the poker stuff. It's because conventions and
Yeah.
end of the year. December is always like a popular month for Vegas.
Yeah. The big rodeos are in town. So,
It sucks
it,
though because I can get a good cheap flight. I just my
I had
girl, like
everything
her
booked
roommates
already.
have like a bunch of family visiting or something, so I wouldn't even want to stay with her because there's all these people at the house. So I don't know. I'm
right.
probably not gonna go.
Well, I hate to
Oh,
hear that.
booked. I had to cancel my because I didn't win a seat or earn a seat. So, but I had everything ready to go, but I just canceled everything.
Oh,
It
Kush,
sucks
I
because I
hate
can
to hear that.
actually get a cheap flight, like 200 round trip. It sucks, but yeah,
200
I
round
don't know.
trip? Damn, that's cheap as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
And
really cheap. I know.
Why did
and
you sign up on?
Pretty absurd, but I don't know. Just not going to make it, I don't think. But we'll see. It's not too late.
fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Well,
Yeah, if I
You
listen, you
signed
find
up
guys.
under
the
Danny
motivation to
Christian.
go, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't really feel like going, but it's too much flying. I don't know. Maybe I'll go, but probably not.
I'm sure you're fucking tuner king.
Huh?
If you want a ticket, I'm sure you'd feel a lot different
Of
about it.
course. Yeah, if I had a free seat, of course I would go.
Well, I say this week, Karen, Luke, and I win a ticket, and Kush and anyone else that wants one. Tramp, Brandon, whoever else.
I
Yeah,
agree, other
hopefully.
than Brandon. I don't want to see Brandon
Stop.
Yeah, that
made
would be a
happy.
real fucking disaster,
Brandon
actually.
doesn't deserve anything good.
Wow.
Let's just see, like, just for that sake, Brandon, if you want a ticket, would you be able to make it?
Yeah, yeah, I'm going. I mean, I'm
If I
Okay.
I love
Send
lived
me
like
a
how
if
message.
I lived an hour like flight away, I would 100% go and come for a week. But 5 hour flight, it's fucking a lot. I don't like long flights.
I love
Just
how Slay started talking about sucking dick for buy-ins, and immediately Kush shows up out of nowhere
oh gosh, stop.
right away. Johnny on the spot.
Okay, John had to leave to go to his mother-in-law or his mom, so he wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. So that's from John, you guys.
Oh man, that was a fucking good one.
Ryan, Rob, I see you arrived. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys, I'm going to shut this down so I can get my day started. We've got some things to cook still and get ready. So happy Thanksgiving again. If you're, you know, need someone to chat with today, give me a buzz, give me a
I'm not sure.
DM.
You got some things to cook. Sounds like Kush just got cooked pretty well.
Sorry, I didn't know my mic was on. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Don't drink and drive. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time.
Amen.
See you guys.
Oh,
Happy
wait.
Thanksgiving.
Love you,
Ryan's coming.
Kush.
Ryan's coming up. I'm going to give him a chance because he requested you guys stand by.
Who?
Ryan, Rob, happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
happy
Hey, happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you all have a great day and stuff your bellies and then stuff them again.
Right? That's the plan. And then watch some sports or something.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting down 10,000 calories today at least.
Oh my God, not that much. Jeepers.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh
I have
Lordy.
faith in myself.
Although the gravy is probably just that in itself. All right, you guys, I'm ending it. Thank you again. Appreciate all of you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.